Ever wonder what your dog knows about you? Dogs are more than just loyal companions. They pick up on your every mood, routine, and even secrets you might not realize you're sharing. Stick around, and you'll be surprised at just how much your dog really knows about you. 1. Your emotional state. Dogs are emotional sponges. They have evolved alongside humans for thousands of years, and part of that evolution has given them the ability to read and respond to our emotions. But how do they do it? It's all about their senses and their deep connection with us. When you're feeling happy, your dog will pick up on your body language. You may be smiling, your posture is relaxed, and your tone of voice is upbeat. Dogs thrive in positive environments, so they'll mirror your happiness by wagging their tails, jumping up in excitement, or simply sitting by your side, content and relaxed. Now, let's consider when you're sad. You might think you're good at hiding your emotions, but dogs have an uncanny ability to sense sadness even before you show outward signs. They can pick up on changes in your scent due to hormonal shifts. Yes, when you're sad or stressed, your body produces more cortisol, which dogs can detect with their sharp noses. That's why your dog may come over, nuzzle you, or rest their head on your lap when you're feeling down. They're not just seeking attention, they're trying to comfort you because they sense you need it. Similarly, if you're feeling anxious, your dog will likely pick up on your restless movements, fidgeting, or pacing. They might respond by becoming anxious themselves, or they may try to soothe you by sticking closer to your side. In some cases, they may even mimic your anxious behavior, showing that they are tuned into your emotional state. This emotional connection is one reason why dogs are so effective as therapy animals. They instinctively know when and how to provide emotional support. 2. Your daily routine. Your dog knows your routine better than you might think. It's not just about feeding time. Dogs are creatures of habit, and they love predictability. Their internal clocks are surprisingly accurate, allowing them to keep track of your daily schedule. Morning routines are a perfect example. If you wake up at the same time every day, your dog will likely anticipate it, often waking up just before you do. They may nudge you awake or start pacing around the room, signaling that they know it's time for the day to begin. Even if you change your schedule slightly, your dog will quickly adjust, showing just how in tune they are with your habits. Then there's breakfast. Dogs are keen observers, and they quickly learn the sequence of events that lead to their morning meal. They know when you head to the kitchen, open a certain cupboard, or grab their food bowl. It's not just the sound of food that gets them excited. They've memorized the entire routine, and if you're late with their meal, well, they'll be sure to remind you. Your dog also knows when it's time for you to go to work or leave the house. They notice the subtle cues, like the way you grab your keys, put on your shoes, or pick up your bag. These behaviors signal to your dog that you're about to leave, and they may respond by following you around the house, hoping to convince you to stay a little longer. But dogs don't just know your morning routine, they know your entire day. If you have a set time for coming home, your dog likely knows it too. Even before you arrive, they might start waiting by the door or window, anticipating your return. Studies have suggested that dogs may even be able to tell time based on how long your scent lingers in the house. As your scent fades throughout the day, your dog knows it's getting closer to the time for you to come home. 3. When you're leaving the house. Dogs are highly perceptive creatures. Even before you realize you're getting ready to leave the house, your dog probably already knows. How is this possible? They've memorized your pre-departure routine. It starts with the smallest cues. For example, maybe you tend to put on your shoes just before you head out the door, or you grab your keys and jacket. These are clear signals to your dog that something's about to happen. Over time, they associate these actions with you leaving the house, which can trigger different reactions based on your dog's temperament. Some dogs may become anxious, pacing back and forth or whimpering, while others may simply accept your departure with a resigned sigh, curling up in their favorite spot. Dogs don't just rely on visual cues, they also rely on auditory ones. The jingle of your keys, the sound of the door unlocking, or the rustle of your coat can all tip your dog off to the fact that you're leaving. These sounds become so ingrained in their minds that, over time, they come to expect that certain actions mean you're heading out, even before you've made any verbal indication. Some dogs may also exhibit separation anxiety when they know you're about to leave. This anxiety stems from their deep attachment to you and the fear of being left alone. Dogs that are especially bonded to their owners may bark, whine, or act out just before you leave, hoping to delay your departure. While it can be heart-wrenching to leave a distressed dog behind, they eventually settle into their routine once you're gone. 4. When you're coming home. Ever wonder how your dog knows you're almost home before you even walk through the door? It's one of their most mysterious and fascinating abilities. Many dog owners report that their pets start getting excited or sit by the door in anticipation just before they arrive. So, what's going on? One explanation is that dogs can recognize the sound of your car. They have incredible hearing, and over time, they may have memorized the specific sound of your vehicle approaching. This ability allows them to react before you've even made it to the driveway. Another possible reason is their strong sense of smell. Your scent lingers around your home and starts to fade as you're gone. Some studies suggest that dogs can detect the diminishing intensity of your scent throughout the day, giving them a sense of when you're due to return. Some dogs might even be attuned to time itself. While dogs don't understand time in the way humans do, they are creatures of habit. If you come home around the same time every day, they'll learn to anticipate your arrival. This sense of timing, combined with their ability to detect your car or footsteps, makes it seem as though your dog has a sixth sense for when you're about to walk through the door. 6. Your stress levels. Stress isn't just something you feel, it's something your dog can sense. Dogs are attuned to the changes in your scent and behavior when you're stressed. They may try to comfort you by being closer or acting calmer around you. Some dogs even respond by being more playful, hoping to lift your spirits. 7. Your relationships with others. Believe it or not, your dog knows how you feel about the people around you. They can sense tension, affection, or excitement in your interactions with friends or family. If you're uncomfortable or anxious around someone, your dog is likely to pick up on that and may even act more protective of you in response. 8. When you're sad. Dogs are empathetic creatures. When you're sad or upset, they often respond by staying close to you, sometimes resting their head on your lap or giving you those comforting eyes. They know when you need a little extra love, even if you haven't said a word. Their instinct to provide comfort is one of the reasons dogs are such wonderful emotional support animals. 9. Your energy levels. Dogs can read your energy levels like a book. Whether you're feeling tired and lazy or full of energy, they know exactly how to respond. When you're tired, they might lay quietly next to you, and when you're feeling playful, they're more than happy to match your excitement and play along. 10. When you're sick. Even before you show visible signs of being unwell, your dog may already know. Dogs are incredibly perceptive and can detect changes in your body's chemistry that indicate illness. They may act unusually protective or follow you more closely when they sense that you're not feeling well.